Oh, how we doing? How are we doing today, fellas, folks, people? Uh-oh. Okay. You were wondering how I made the countdown? You want to know? I could show you. It just uses these pickup triggers. It uses a time trigger. Why are there two? Wait, what? Okay, this one's empty. It uses a time trigger and a little counter guy, and yeah, works pretty well. I just set the time mod to -1, and it works really well. Alright, Halloween level! We are making a Halloween level. Considering Halloween is in 2 days, then yeah, this is, this was for the thumbnail. I set that up for the thumbnail. Oh, if it was pre-recorded or live? Oh no, it's live. It's live. Okay, so what are we doing? I don't know what to do. I probably should have thought of that before the stream started. Oh wait, hold on. I need to, what is it? Numpad 5? Oh wait. Okay. That should not say best percent 31. That should not say that. That is all it should say. Okay, there we go. We're good. You don't like? What do you mean? Why not? What did I do? Alright, let's just start building a layout. This is not going to be a very long level, probably only 60 seconds long, but that's okay. We need to pick a song. Let's pick an NCS song so I don't get copyrighted. I want a spooky song. Where's S? S. Scary. I want a scary song. Yo, I'm not doing level requests right now. The stream just started.
And welcome to my tea party.
What do you mean you don't like my attitude? Use Newgrounds? Ooh, I like this song. No, okay, so the reason I'm not using Newgrounds is because I don't want to get copyrighted. Because if I got copyrighted, then that's a no-no. We don't want that. Never mind, I don't like the song anymore. There's words. Someone already used this. Yo, why do all these songs have words, bruh? Use at. You know what? That's not a bad idea. You know what? Should we make a Bloodbath Extreme Demon kind of level? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go grab Bloodbath's song at the speed of light. Let's go grab that. Let's do one attempt on Bloodbath so I can grab the song. I'm not counting that. I'm also not counting that. Alright, mid-attempt, but it's fine. Halloween level. Let's make a heck-themed level. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's actually a really funny idea. That's actually a really funny idea. Yo, shout out to the gaming 864. Shout out to you, bro. That's a really funny idea. That's actually a really funny idea. Hold up. I just gotta check something. Just gotta fix something real quick. Okay, that's good. Is the audio okay? Can you guys, like, is it okay? Okay? Can you guys, like, check something? I'm gonna go back to when I was playing Bloodbath at the speed. Let's go grab that. Let's do one attempt on Bloodbath so I can grab the song. Alright, it's good. You recently beat a 2.1 easy demon and the old upside down physics were so weird. You know what? I got kind of used to those. I got kind of used to the old upside down physics. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got used to those. Nah, 2.1 was W though. Alright, so we gotta make this really hard. What part in the song should we start from? I really like this song. The song's really good. What part in the song should we start from? You know what? No, let's go to Newgrounds. We're going to Newgrounds. Let's go on a field trip to Newgrounds. Sorry if the sub count disappears for a sec. Yeah, I also downloaded the creative mode mod after Jam's video. No, the mod is so good though. I love that mod. It's so awesome. We're taking a trip to Newgrounds. We are taking a trip. Hold up, let me just get this on the screen so you guys can see it. There you go. Now you guys can see it. It feels awesome. It really does. Alright. Looking for At the Speed of Light, because that is the song that we are using. At the Speed of Light by DimRain47. Which part of the song? So there's the part where Bloodbath starts. There's the part where Aftermath starts, and then there's the Cataclysm part. Oh, I can't read chat. You're trying to get whitelisted on Newgrounds so you can make your own songs? That's awesome, man. Good luck. Alright, where are we starting from? You already made some? Nice. Alright, we're starting from 3 minutes and 3 seconds. So that is 183 seconds. Yes! That is such an awesome starting point. Alright. Very spooky indeed. And I am making this into a video, so if you're watching the stream right now, then you are going to be in a video. If you chat. Try to make it very hard? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I make it very hard? We're using at the speed of light, after all. How do I, like, do this? How do I do this? I don't know what I'm doing. I think I want to start in slow speed. And so, yeah, I'll have, like, a pretty tight jump here. Maybe I'll, like, extend this out a little bit, and then have that in the middle. Ooh, wait, that's actually really hard. I don't know if that's possible. So I'm just gonna move these in a little bit. Wait, that's actually really hard. Hold up, wait, that's actually, like, really hard, though. Okay, I like that, I like that, I like that. And I'm gonna use, like, leave in the fast part and make it one of those blue orb tunnels as an intro. You know what, that's a good idea, that's a good idea, that's a good idea. We're doing that, we're doing that. Oh, wait, that actually gives me a really good idea, though. That actually gives me a really good idea. Hold on, wait. Where does that part start? Alright. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna have, like, the song fade in. So we're gonna start with the volume at 0. And then we're gonna end with the volume at 1. Alright, we're gonna start with a 2.2 feature, which is the spawn thing. Should we do double speed or triple speed? Hold up. I'm ending this poll and I'm starting a new one. Starting a new poll. What speed are we doing, chat? What speed? Double at first? Like during the fast part? Okay, we got some for... Alright, there's 4 people in the stream, and I have 4 votes. Alright. Alright. No, I mean, like, during the part where it goes, like... No, wait, you know what? Just listen, just listen, just listen. I'll turn up my game audio. Just listen. During this part. Right before the piano part. Right before the piano part. Make it switch back and forth. That's not a horrible idea, but I think I just want to go with one so that it's consistent. Because if I switch between them, there could be problems with consistency, and I don't want that. Alright, the majority has spoken. We're going with 2 times speed. The majority has spoken. We're going with 2 times. Let's go. So how do I go about this? I think I'm going to start without the song fade. I'm just going to put it like on spawn trigger or something so that I can hear all the beats in the song. So do I just do like this, I guess? I want this to be low. So just like this? Alright. Now the beats are getting faster here, so I'm just gonna do like more. And then here we'll just do like a ton of them. Alright. Let's add some of... Let's make a structure here. I want to make it similar to that structure that's at like 70% in Bloodbath. I want to make it similar to that structure. Alright, this might take a minute. I just realized. This might, like, actually, like, take a moment. Alright. Not looking too bad. And these Heck-themed Extreme Demons usually use 1.6 to 1.9 kind of block designs. So I'm also going to try and stick to that, you know? Make some of the pads portals. I don't know. It doesn't really fit with the song. I like the constant, like... I really like that, though. I think it fits the song. And then we could just do something like that at the end. Alright, there we go. Now we just gotta fill in all the corners. Oh man, I love making Geometry Dash levels. It's the most fun thing ever. I love when I have to do this. I love filling in corners. It's so fun. Alright, that's all of them. Yo, chat, did I cook? Did I cook, chat? Did I cook? Alright, I'm also gonna add some spikes in here. Alright, that looks pretty good. Who's gonna verify this? Me. Who else would verify it? Alright. Alright, what game mode are we doing for this part? I think I want it to be mini. And ball? Alright, bet. We're doing ball. Alright. So I will check this portal. Oh, wait! I forgot to turn down my game audio. Ha ha, very funny. Funny, silly me. I forgot to turn down my game audio. That's fun. Okay. So I'm thinking we do something like this with the portal, and then we have, like, this here, and then, like, this there. And I do want to have, fake outs in this part. Not, like, full-on memory, just, like, some fake outs. How did I do that timing first try? Okay, maybe this timing isn't actually that hard. Maybe this timing isn't really that hard. But how can I make it harder without making... Guys, I think I made it harder. Yo, Just Kess, thank you. You're so cool, thank you. I want to have a late orb timing here. I might move this over, like, a little bit. Enough so it's still hard. You're welcome. You know what? W Just Kess. W. Hold up, where's my applause sound effect? Because I have like a sound box here. There we go. Yeah! Mod? I don't know. I don't know about mod. Another fire stream? Thank you. Okay, I think that was a little too much that I moved the pillar over. I think it's too easy now. I think it's too easy. That's perfect. See, I can still do it, but it's still hard. Like, I feel like somebody who didn't make this level, like, this looks like a hard input. Like, this doesn't look easy, which is really cool. Because then when players do it first try, they're gonna be like, oh man, I'm so cool. I did it first try. When in reality, you're not that cool. That was not very hard. But yeah, it doesn't need to be that hard. It's the first input of the level. I don't even know why I'm making a big deal about it. Alright, I'm gonna copy paste these. I'm using the orange button again, guys. Go ahead and cancel me. Okay. Vladis GD, you're gonna have to try a little harder than that if you want to get me to play your level. You're gonna have to try a little bit harder than that. I like that. I'm gonna put a spike here. With a chain on it. And then a spike, I guess, here, maybe? That is really hard, but it's cool, so it's fine. Wait, that's actually, like, really hard, though. Okay, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I'll make another platform. And we will play it because his mom is kind of homeless. Okay. Where did that meme even come from? Okay, that's actually like a really, really hard input though. Okay, it's not so bad. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Okay, what if here you go into a ship portal and it's like scaled down a little bit so it's harder to get into? But you go into a ship portal, that's kind of the point. And then just cut off this platform here. You know what? You know what? I'll play the level. I'll play the level. I'll play the level. I'll play the level. Figures level 2. This the speed the meme came from Kai playing Fortnite 2 years ago. And a kid said, "Please, bro, I need this. My mom's kinda homeless." What? Okay, whatever. Oh. Oh. We got some memory action here. Can I beat it? Ah! Alright. Good enough. I'll give it a like. And a demon rating. Here you go, you got a demon rating. Halloween level. I'm gonna move my start position, because this is extremely difficult. This is like extreme Demon territory. Wait, what if I put a cube portal here? So yeah, I put a cube portal here. This guy needs to be mini. And then I'll extend this platform by 1. And then we'll have spikes here, and then spikes here. Okay, that's a bit easy, though. I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit easy. Okay. I like that timing. It is still, like, disgustingly easy. Actually, what if I just move the portal over a little bit? And then just, like, do this. Okay, no, that just makes it straight up impossible. Okay, I at least... I want to transition this into some straight fly. Because straight fly is cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I really like that. And so I'll have, like, this here. And then I'll do, like, a club step monster guy. This is so annoying. So, like, this. Boom, 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 boom. 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 There we go. Then I'll put some orbs in this guy. Now, this might seem a little bit evil, but that's only because it is, okay? That's the only reason why it's evil is because it is evil. The only reason why it kind of seems a little evil is because it is. I'm just gonna put straight fly. I know that's cheap, and I know that's not a creative way to increase difficulty, but I never said I was being creative. That's not hard enough. That is not hard enough. I don't like how this guy's head touches the roof either, so I'll just move this guy's head down. That is diabolical! That is actually diabolical. How did I make it in so far? What difficulty is it? Take a wild guess. I don't know. What difficulty could it possibly be? Take a wild guess here, friend. And I'm not even trying to be rude or anything. Just, like, actually take a guess. Because I honestly don't think it's that hard. Don't nerf it too much. Oh, I'm not nerfing this thing at all. I might nerf this part a little bit, though. I think I lied. I might nerf this part a little bit. I know, I lied. I know. I'm a filthy liar. But I want to nerf this part a little bit. Because it's way too hard. See, that's still unreasonably hard. But it's not as unreasonably hard. Something tax evasion? What do you mean tax evasion? Hold on, can I beat it? Let's go, I did it. I'm literally the best player at Geometry Dash. No, I do not know that level. I have an idea. I'll do this. Like that. This ball was originally supposed to be a ball part anyway, so I'm just gonna keep it as a ball part. Ooh, I'm feeling a little bit evil today. Is that even possible? I genuinely don't know if that's possible. I might have to, like, move these over a little bit. Okay. Very, very interesting. I've played Undertale, and I still don't get it. I haven't done all the routes. If I do, like that. Okay. And then I can add, like, these guys into here. Okay, I'm not gonna make it that hard. I'll probably just do something like this. Oh! Oh! Wait, Minecraft, Blender, Random File, Roblox Studio, Unity Hub, Unity, Steam, Microsoft Store? Something I don't know, Photopea, OBS, CapCut, Spotify, File Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Discord, Geometry Dash. Oh my god. I forgot to full screen my game. My bad. Y'all have been watching my game in not full screen. My bad. Where do you find that? At the bottom of my screen, of course. Okay, I don't mind those timings. I think they're a little weird, but I don't mind them. I definitely don't mind those timings. And you shouldn't mind those timings either, unless if you're a weirdo who gets annoyed at every little thing. Okay, I don't mind that. Yo, this is actually kind of hard. Yeah, I don't like how high up that is. What if I change the spider here? Ooh! Wait, those are some pretty good clicks, though. I like those clicks. I like those clicks. And it's gonna be hard to tell where you actually have to click, too. So I'm gonna make it right here. Actually, no, I'll move this one over. Alright, this is where I want to have a fake out. So here you're going to be like bouncing up and down like on the ceiling and floor and stuff, right? And I want to make it so there's a fake out. So here I'll just have this. You're back? Nice. That is... Oh my god! That is so hard! Yeah, no, I'm not keeping that in. I'm doing something a little easier. Oh, you have to leave, but you want me to check out your level? You know what? Sure. To the recent tab. Wait, yo, this is actually sick. Recent tab! All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up. That's sick. Alright. Back to making hard level. You made it on mobile? Oh my god. That's insane. Alright, bye. Alright, let's see here. So we'll also have this. Yes, everybody watching, like the stream. Okay, I'm gonna make it so that if you hit this orb, you die. You die if you hit this orb. And it's a pink pad too. But it's a different kind of pink pad. So you're just gonna fly up into the ceiling at all the spikes at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh my god. Alright, let's see how that works. I fell for it. Alright, this is coming together. Alright, I like this. This is really, like, a bad timing, so I'm just gonna change it. Alright, chat, how we doing? How we doing? Really good. The gameplay looks fun. Thank you. I'm trying to make, like, an actually, like, fun Extreme Demon. I'm not saying that Extreme Demons aren't fun. A lot of them are actually really well made. But I'm trying to make one that's, like, fun to play and it, like, looks nice. Well, not nice. You get what I'm saying? I want to have a dash orb here. This click I'm just gonna make free. I don't really even care much. Because the rest of these are just so hard. Yeah, these clicks are just so hard. Alright, let's see if I can beat it from 0. Oh my god, this part's so much harder. Wait, is my gameplay getting easier? Hold up, I might have to buff that gameplay, like, actually. Yeah, I might have to buff that other gameplay, because this is way harder. Yeah, I definitely have to buff this gameplay. Starting from, like, here, I'd say. I might have to buff it. Not here, I don't think, but, like... Like, this blue orb definitely needs to get buffed, like, a lot. I'll make, like, a pretty tricky timing here. This might be really hard, but that's kind of what I'm going for here, so... yeah. See how much, like, harder that is now? I don't mind the rest of it. I just think it could use some stuff to make it look harder, you know? Like some of these. That might actually buff it, but cool, now it's harder. Exactly what we want. We gotta get Vortrox to play this. Let's go. Alright. That is that part's layout done. Now we gotta beat this part from 0, which is over here. So, we gotta get from this part right here all the way over here. This is probably like, how long is this? 14 seconds. So that's about 10%. Oh, I forgot to hold. Let's go. Let's do this. Dang it, dude. Wait, why is this actually, like, really hard, though? Why is this actually, like, really hard? This is actually, like, really hard. Wait, this is actually, like, really hard, though. I'm gonna practice it. I might nerf this first orb timing right here, because it's kind of dumb. Is this possible? I thought this was possible. Why can't I pass this anymore? I don't like this. I don't like this game. Oh, I got it. Alright, that was hard. Yeah, these orb timings are absolute stupidity. I might nerf this a little bit. I'm also going to move this over half a block and move these over. Yeah, that is so much better. And then I might change this to a red orb if that's something I can do. Is that something that will let me do? Yes. It's just really janky. And it sends you way too high. What if I do like a yellow pad? It still sends you way too high. You know what? I'll stick with the yellow pad until we can come up with a better solution, but for now, it's yellow pad. Alright, I'm gonna try and beat this part from 0. No, I got so far! Dang it, dude. This is so hard. Bro, what happened? How'd I go up so high? Yo, Major Plays, you're back! I finished the first part. Yo, should we decorate the first part for the last bit of the stream? Should we decorate the first part? Yes? Alright, bet. Bet, let's do it, let's do it. Alright, so here I think I just want to use some, like, brick block designs mixed with 1.0 block designs. So I'll just go here and, like, make some blocks. It's official. I'm Not Scorpion GD has officially lost his mind. It is official. That looks really difficult. That's because it is. That's because it is really difficult. Yeah, it is. I'm just shifting around some of this gameplay here to make it fit, I guess. Oh wait, I forgot, like, the entire block design I was doing. I was making it like this for a very specific reason, and then I just stopped doing it. Alright, this is all good. Undo that. And then we will grab all of these. Grab all of these. And then I'm going to select all left and then delete. And then we're going to set the delete filter to this. Select all left, delete. Grab these. Select all left, delete. And then grab this. Select all left, delete. That should be all the outlines gone from this part. And there you go, you got yourself some bricks. That actually wasn't so bad. Now I'm gonna fill in all these blank spaces with this, like, I think it was 1.3, like this 1.3 looking block thing. They use it a lot in Club Step. I'm gonna put one more layer under here, just in case you actually go under here. I will put a couple of layers behind here, actually. Okay, I might need a couple more than that. This is using up a lot of objects. I'm already almost at 1,000 objects. It's fine. Also, I am verifying this, by the way. Copy and paste abuser? Okay, we don't need to go that far. Sorry if I haven't been reading chat. Yeah, I'm kind of building a lot of things, and it's really hard. Sorry if I haven't been reading chat. There definitely needs to be a few more layers on the bottom, especially in the beginning. Yo, I don't mind this. This is actually really cool. Yeah, I might get rid of, like, most of the layers on the top, though. I think it's safe to get rid of, like, 6 of these layers. That's 357 objects gone. And it looks the exact same. I'm also going to use this trigger at the beginning, just because players want to be able to see everything. And now I'm going to add some columns of, like, brick in here, just every once in a while. And skip another 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. And then start another one. And these are always in the most interesting places. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll just add a final one in here. Alright. You're making Michael Myers in Geometry Dash? That is scary. Yo, this looks cool. Thank you. I'm making a 1.6 to 1.9 Bloodbath themed Extreme Demon. This is the gameplay. I think it's pretty good. I'm also going to add those pulse stick thingies that RobTop really likes on each of the pads. Where are they? Are they in the spinning things tab? They're in the spinning things tab. I'm just gonna add one to each of these pads here, just because, I don't know. I'm not gonna add them in that, like, pad merry-go-round looking thing. See how that looks. Q&A when? I don't know. Ooh, wait, how about in here? I add a bunch of arrows. There's Q&A mode on live streams. Do you want me to turn on Q&A mode while I decorate this? Would that be cool? Would that be fun? Do you guys want me to do that? Can you verify? No, sorry, I'm gonna be verifying this. No! Should I turn on Q&A mode? I turned on Q&A mode. Any questions? I don't know how this works. I don't know where live chat went. I genuinely don't know where live chat went, guys. Please help. Well, I guess that's fine. Somebody ask a question. I want to see if it works. Oh! What do you think will be your next hardest in Geometry Dash? Probably either this or Bloodbath. Yeah, probably either this or Bloodbath. I'm pretty good at Bloodbath. I say as I just die immediately. Also, if you guys are, like, saying things that aren't questions, I don't think it's showing me it. Like, I think you have to, like, actually add a question mark at the end for it to register. If you guys are saying stuff. If you're not, then that's completely fine. Yo? What was that attempt? That was like a weirdly good attempt. Anyway, Halloween level. I'm ending the Q&A. This is boring. Alright, I can see live chat again. It's extreme. Yes, it is. You're trying a level called Heart Attack? Nice. Alright, back to decorating. You are back? Nice. So I want to start color 1, like the object color. Yo, where's object color? Did they get rid of object color? Yo. Okay, object color. We're gonna start object color at green. And then we're gonna fade it in 1 second. Or actually in 0.6 seconds. We're gonna fade it to yellow. The object color. Or actually no, we'll go 1 second. And then we'll see how it works. And then in another 1 second, we're gonna fade it to red. Yo, that is so sick! Dude, I love that! So, I might start the background color at like a darker greenish. And then I will fade this in 2 seconds. I'll fade the background to black in 2 seconds. I'm also gonna put these here so that they don't start before it actually starts. Okay. This level is so delicious, it's like eating a Lego brick. You love eating Lego bricks. You might want to get that checked. I'm just saying, you might want to get that checked. Alright, this is actually so cool. So what if here I just fade the object color down to black? So you can't see anything. And then here I pulse the background a dark red. Or wait, no, that's not a pulse trigger. I pulse the background a dark red for like 10 seconds. So then it gets like harder and harder and harder. So it's like and so it gets darker and darker, and then the blocks get harder and harder to see. Oh, it's getting harder. Oh my god, it gets so dark. Okay, that just gets to the point where it's just unfair. I think I need to make the color brighter, and I need to make it take a little bit longer. Okay, that's a lot better. That's so much better. Oh my god, I love this. Wait, this is actually sick. Yo, this is like actually good. Yo, this is like actually like a good gimmick. And then on this layer, I'm gonna have 3 more colors, which are 2, 3, and 4, which have these on them, which are just bright red, bright orange, and bright yellow. These are going to be this. So here, we're also going to fade colors 2, 3, and 4. And then here we are going to pulse 2, 3, and 4. Now it looks like this. And then here on layer 2, maybe I'll have like black glow on the inside here. Alright, I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that. Here will be yellow. And yellow. Uh-oh. So I do have to end pretty soon, but it's fine. Oh no. I have to select all of these. Oh my god. Stop selecting it! Yo! Wait, that's actually so sick! Yo, this is actually so sick. Alright, our goal before the end of the stream is to beat this level. Alright, our goal is to beat this level. I have 3 minutes left to stream. Let's see if I can do it. Let's go! Let's go! Alright, let's go play Bloodbath. What was that attempt? That was attempt 1? What? What was that? Yo, I might be cracked. I might be cracked. Never mind, I might not be cracked. Don't listen to anything I say. Yeah, no, definitely do not listen to anything I say. I'm definitely not cracked. I'm not cracked, guys. I'm not cracked. That was a fluke run. Or was it? Or was it? Or was it? Or was it? Maybe I'm just cracked. Maybe I'm just cracked. Hold up. I gotta try one more thing before I leave. I gotta try one more thing. I gotta try one more thing. I gotta try one more thing. So basically, the reason I'm playing this level is because I beat this level a while back, and I've been trying to get the full level on camera for so long, but I have to beat it a second time, and I don't want to do that. Like, it's just so hard. Like, I have to beat it a second time. Like, the drop of the level looks like this. That's what the drop looks like, bro. Anyway, W stream. I gotta go. That was a W stream. I got a new video coming out tomorrow. It's a short. But it's still a video. It's the content that matters, not the length of the video. It's still just as good as all my other content. I will see you in that video. And yeah, thanks y'all for being here. I know this was a while ago, but thank you still for 1,000 subscribers. It was really amazing hitting that goal, but I have to go. Bye. W stream. See ya later.